What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Clashing God, brought to you by Hilalo and the wonderful Clashers, Penguin Massacre. And if this is your first time watching one of my videos, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Alright, today I'm super excited. We just got our king up to max level. He's level 40 right now. So, I'm really excited about this. And I wanted to show you guys a few Town Hall 11 gameplay clips. Me during war, Town Hall 11 attacking a Town Hall 11, Town Hall 11 attacking a Town Hall 10. And of course, I'm going to be showing you guys a couple of farming clips with my Town Hall 11 and show you guys how I've been farming. Loot for me has been amazing, and I hope it's been amazing for you guys too in this past week, and I'm pretty sure it's because of the 1 gem boost. So, continuing on from last week's session video, I mentioned how farming was crippled and there needs to be some loot rebalancing. Now my position on that still stands. I think the 1 gem boost did help a lot, but this is a temporary solution. We need a more permanent solution on how we can fix loot rebalancing and make sure everybody has enough loot so they can do their upgrades. Right now, as it stands right now, the upgrades cost way too much and there's just not enough resources out there. Of course, I'm talking aside from the 1 gem boost, because the 1 gem boost I'm sure helped everybody out. It's been amazing since they did give us the 1 gem boost. I've had like unlimited resources, like I haven't had any trouble farming or upgrading my structures and whatnot. Anyways, let's get back to the clips that I'm showing you guys right now. I attacked the Town Hall 11 and I attacked the Town Hall 10 this war, and I ended up with 5 total stars. I got a 3-star on the Town Hall 10, and that was more because of stupid base design more than anything else, and I'll be showing you guys that. If you guys are Town Hall 10 and 11, this is the base design that's out of style. It doesn't work anymore. So once I show you guys this, if you guys have this similar type of base layout, you need to change it as soon as possible. Anyways, here's a queen working on the Eagle Artillery. The Eagle Artillery turned out to be a little bit overwhelming. It doesn't seem like it does that much damage. As long as your troops are moving, the concentrated firepower won't do that much. So let's say that the Eagle Artillery targets onto your queen. Your queen moves away from the original target. It doesn't do as much damage. The only time the Eagle Artillery gets the full amount of damage is if let's say your queen is stuck on a wall, and then the Eagle Artillery locks onto her and then just starts smashing on her. That'll take like 3/4 of her health away. But if you keep your troops moving at all times, then you should be fine. Now, going back to the base, the Town Hall 10 base that I told you guys to avoid earlier, it is this type of base layout that you do not want to have. And this type of layout is the open base layout. It used to be called the Nemesis base, the Golem go around. It had a million different names. These are the kind of bases that you want to avoid when you are a Town Hall 10 and a Town Hall 11. At first, these bases were effective, but now they're out of style, they're out of fashion. It's easy to steamroll right through these bases when you have max witches. And I didn't even have max witches this war. I had level 2 witches and I was still able to steamroll through the entire base. And I'm one to believe that if you're going to be spending 4 million elixir or 4 million gold on a max level wall, or 3 million gold or 3 million elixir on a level 10 wall, then we should be putting them to good use. We should not be putting bases together like this, where you just have a bunch of open spaces right through the middle. Now, with the assistance of the Grand Warden, attacking Town Hall 10s has become a lot easier. With the Grand Warden, his ability now gives you sort of like another free spell at your disposal. Just because when he activates it, all your troops become invincible for a short amount of time, and this effect is similar to what the free spell does for you. But something I've tried to do with the Grand Warden, and this is something a free spell is not able to do, is that when I see that my small troops walk over a giant bomb, this is when I'm going to trigger my Eternal Tome ability and keep them invincible, just so they don't explode with the giant bomb and the giant bomb just takes out a bunch of troops. So this is one way that the Eternal Tome is better than the free spell and makes Go Wee Wee attacks at Town Hall 10 and Town Hall 11 a lot more effective. It's a little bit of insurance for your witches just in case they walk over a giant bomb. If you're quick enough, you can click the Eternal Tome ability and stop all the witches from dying. So that was a 3-star attack, total annihilation, on a Town Hall 10. So if you guys find the base design similarly to this, go ahead and use Go Wee Wee, get your 3 stars, help your clan out in war. It's an easy 3-star, just make sure your witches are level 2 And it's also helpful if you find an Inferno Tower on single target when you find the open style base, but this is not always necessary. If you have level 3 witches and even level 2 witches, even if they're both set on multi, maybe you'll just need 1 or 2 extra free spells in order to take care of them. Now moving on to our farming raids. Here you guys see our first base that we found, 600,000, 400,000 elixir, 3,000 dark elixir. And what I've been using to farm is 8 giants, 84 archers, and 108 barbarians with 4 wall breakers. Now I'm a little OCD, as I told you guys, so I use the same amount of troops every single attack. But the general strategy for me is, first, I try to pick off the side structures with my archers, just for some free percentage points. You don't want to end up with 49% at the end. And the only reason why I'm trying to push in trophies is because I'm trying to get back to masters. So trophies do matter to me at this point. And the second thing I try to do is try to go into the middle of the base and try to get any extra loot that there might be there and pick up the 50%. So my attack strategy for farming has changed slightly, where now instead of just going for collectors and drills on the sides, now I'm doing a hybrid attack where I'm doing the collectors on the sides, but I'm also trying to get a little bit of loot in the middle. I find that these kind of bases have the most kind of loot available, where they have a little bit in their storages, but their collectors are all filled up. And you end up with another thing like this, where you have 300,000 gold, 500,000 elixir, where most of the resources are in the collectors, but there is still a solid amount inside of the storages. And if the storages are all inside one small compartment, kind of like these few bases, this is an easy attack. It's easy to get all these resources. And when I say easy, of course, it's easy when you have your heroes at your disposal. I understand how difficult it may be to farm without your heroes, because I've been doing it for months. I've done 40 levels for the king, not gemming a single one. Except the last one, I was too excited. I got a bunch of gems for destroying 200 Inferno Towers or something, and I decided to use those gems to finish my king up. I just was too excited, I couldn't wait. I wanted to get him up to level 40 as soon as possible, and I did have some extra gems laying around, so I decided to use it on the gem. But that's the first time and only time I've ever used gems on my heroes. I haven't used any on my queen, but I might just gem her up at level 40 just like I did with the king. And with the king, I didn't gem him up completely. I waited for the first half, I waited 3.5 days. And then the last 3.5 days, that's where I gemmed it, and it cost me about 500 gems. So I have about 2,000 gems right now. I've had 2,000 for the past like 2 months. It's not going up or down. I'm not getting any new achievements or anything. So I do kind of have these 1,700 gems just kind of laying around. So I'm saving them for a good opportunity, and I think the best opportunity for me is when my heroes are about to be max level. So this is the perfect time for me to gem up the heroes. But anyways, that's all I wanted to show you guys today. I wanted to show you guys a few Town Hall 11 war attacks. What not to do with your base layout if you're a Town Hall 10 or Town Hall 11. Just because of the level 3 witch upgrade that came out recently, they really changed the game where you cannot be using these open style bases anymore. And I also wanted to show you guys how I've been farming, and hopefully these clips did help you out in one way or another. So that's it for this episode, guys. If you guys like what you have to see, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on Clashing Guide.